Hey, all of you, we are back on one of the sessions on maps. Maps I'm trying to cover through small videos to help you revise. Or maps ke bina, to be very honest, geography is always a struggle. Why a lot of people struggle in understanding and even memorizing whatever we have geographical phenomena, that's because people do not know where what lies. I've covered a few videos on maps. I'm continuing, and this time I'm going to do the mountain ranges of northern part of India, the Himalayas, and the Trans-Himalayan mountains. So this is one of the most common maps we see across textbooks, NCERTs. This is the map of the northern mountain complex of India. The northern mountains of India are fold mountains, and these mountains are part of tertiary mountains. When I say tertiary mountains, I basically mean that the mountains are younger than 62 million years. And these mountains are among the youngest mountains, including mountains like Rockies Mountains, mountains like Andes Mountains. The Himalayan mountains are part of the Trans-Eurasian system. These mountains, they stretch across Asia and Europe. We call these mountains as Trans-Eurasian mountains. Now, these mountains in India and parts of South Asia, we divide into two parts. We call one set of mountains as Trans-Himalayas, and we call the other set of mountains as Himalayas. Trans-Himalayan, the word trans means basically beyond. If you look at this particular map here, you can see the Himalayas are actually this. These are the Himalayan ranges. North of this is Zaskar range. North of this is Ladakh range. North of this is Karakoram. So Karakoram, Ladakh, and Zaskar. Karakoram, Ladakh, and Zaskar together are called as Trans-Himalayan mountains. So here I have shown the mountains to all of you. So Karakoram range is in the north, followed by Ladakh range, and Ladakh range extends into Tibet as Kailash range. I'm sure you all have heard about Kailash Parbat, and here has a Zaskar range. And then these are the parallel ranges of the Himalayas. We have Shivaliks here. Okay, these great Himalayas go right across Nepal, Bhutan into northeastern India. As all of you, please focus on this. And this particular bulge here, this is called as the Pamirs. The Pamir Knot, an area where we have highlands concentrated. And from these Pamirs, we have one range which is part of the mountains of China. They're called as Kunlun Shan Mountains. And on the western side, we have Hindu Kush Mountains. Hindu Kush Mountains become part of Afghanistan, whereas Kunlun Shan becomes part of China. And from this, we also have the Suleiman ranges and Kirta ranges. They become part of Pakistan. So imagine this area as a central area of highlands, from where we have one system of northern mountains of India. We have another system of Kunlun Shan of China. We have another system of Hindu Kush Mountains. And towards Pakistan, we have Suleiman and Kirta range. So this location here in between, this is referred to as the Pamirs. The Pamirs or the Pamir Knot. K-N-O-T, Pamir Knot. In this, I'm showing you just the Trans-Himalayan mountains. So Trans-Himalayan, like I said, it is Karakoram ranges. The Karakoram ranges are here. We have the Ladakh range. We have the Ladakh range. We have the Zaskar range. So here is Ladakh range, and here is Zaskar range. And Ladakh range extends into Tibet as the Kailash Parbat. In this diagram, it looks like Ladakh, Zaskar extends as Kailash. It's actually Ladakh extending into Tibet as Kailash ranges. In this, I'm showing you the Himalayan ranges, the mountains of the Himalayas. Himalayas essentially are three systems. We have three ranges. We have the Great Himalayas, the highest ones, the Middle Himalayas, and the Shivaliks. So if you look at this particular diagram, this northern one here is the Great Himalayas, right from west towards east is almost continuous here. Then we have Middle Himalayas. We have some range here. We have some range here. We have some range here. Okay. And they also continue further eastwards. They merge with the Great Himalayas in the eastern side. So they continue on this side like this, and they merge here. And these are the Shivalik Hills. Shivalik Hills in Jammu, called the Jammu Hills. Shivalik Hills in parts of UP We call these as Dudhwa Hills. These Shivalik Hills in UP are called as Dudhwa Hills. The Shivalik Hills of Jammu are called as Jammu Hills. The Shivaliks also extend, but the NCERT very clearly says that in the northeast, the Shivaliks are missing. Although in some of the other books, they do say that in the northeast, all the three ranges merge. The Great Himalayas come till here, the Middle Himalayas come till here, and the Shivaliks also come till here. But NCERT very clearly says that the Shivalik hills are missing as a part of the northeastern Himalayas. Now, this is a very important map. These are the mountains in reference to the rivers that we have. So I've drawn these rivers. This long river here is the Indus River. And this river here is the Shiok River. We have the Shiok River, Shyok. This is the right bank tributary. It starts from Karakoram regions. We have got glaciers called as Nubra glaciers. And this goes and joins the main Indus here. This is the region called as the Gilgit-Baltistan region. It goes and joins. And this one is the Indus River. Indus River goes all the way into Pakistan. So the Ladakh range is actually between Karakoram and Zaskar. And the river that separates Karakoram from Ladakh is the Shiok River. And this river is the Indus River. This is Indus River. So Ladakh range and Zaskar range are divided by Indus River. The sequence is we have first Karakoram range, then we have the Shiok River, then we have Ladakh range, then we have Indus. And from the Zaskar mountains, we also have a small river here. This is called as Zaskar River. Zaskar River. So it's Karakoram range, followed by Shiok River, followed by Ladakh range, followed by Indus River, and we have the Zaskar River with the Zaskar range. So these are the sequence. And in the northeast, again, very interesting here. This is something most people do not know or they don't care to know about. What is the location of the northeastern hills? So you must look at the main river here. This river is called as the Brahmaputra River. This is Brahmaputra River. This river is a tributary of Brahmaputra called as Dibang River. This river here, this is called as Subansri River. Subansri is among the bigger right bank tributaries of Brahmaputra. And there is a tributary of Subansri also. It's called as the Kurung River. This river here, this is called as the Kurung River, Kurung, Kurung River. So we have the main Brahmaputra, we have the main Brahmaputra here, and we have this as Subansri River, the Dibang River, and the Kurung River. The northeast hills are divided by these rivers. I'm sure all of you have heard about Daphla Hills, Miri Hills, Abor Hills, and Mishmi Hills. So this shows the rivers and the hills. So between the main Brahmaputra and Lohit is the hills called as Abor Hills. These are the Abor Hills. Between the main Brahmaputra and Lohit, this is the Mishmi Hills. Mishmi Hills. Now, these hills are called as Abor Hills. Abor Hills are between Subansri and the main Brahmaputra. This small range in between, this is between Kurung and Subansri. This is the Miri Hills, and this one is the Daphla Hills. So we have Daphla, Miri, Mishmi. Okay, Daphla, Miri, Mishmi. In between, we have Abor Hills. I was talking about the northeastern part of India. It does not have the Shivalik range. The northeastern part of India has Great and Middle Himalayas, and the Middle Himalayas are called as Daphla Hills, Miri Hills, Abor Hills, and Mishmi Hills. By the way, one important learning for all of you is Daphla word and Abor word are derogatory words. These words basically mean barbarians, people who are uncivilized, people who are who are living in jungles without any cultures, customs. So Daphla and Abor are derogatory terms which the people of the plains used for describing the people of the hills. The right word, okay, is Nishi hills. Nishi tribes, okay, is the better word rather than Daphla. And Abor, the better word is Adi hills. So while the atlas and books write as Daphla, Miri, Abor, Mishmi, you must know these as Nishi hills, Miri hills, Adi hills, and Mishmi hills. This is more respectable while addressing the people of Arunachal Pradesh and not these words like Daphla and Abor. In this map, I have drawn the diagrams for your reference once again. So if you all can have a quick look and revision, this is the Karakoram ranges in the north. This is the Ladakh range. This is the Zaskar range. This continuous mountain are the Great Himalayas. Some of these hills, Pir Panjal, the hills of Dhauladhar range, hills of Masuri, and they also come and merge here. And here we have the Daphla or Nishi hills. We have the Miri hills. We have the Abor or the Adi hills, and we have the Mishmi hills. Mishmi hills, Abor hills. The right word is Adi hills. We have the Miri hills, and we have the Daphla, the right word being the Nishi hills. And let me tell you, the middle Himalayan ranges are discontinuous. So while you have seen the ranges of Great Himalayas being continuous like this, middle Himalayas are broken. There's one part here, one part here, one part here. So this one is called as Pir Panjal ranges. This range is called as Dhauladhar ranges, and this includes Masuri ranges and also a range called as Nag Tibba ranges. So these four together make up the middle Himalayas of the northwestern India. I suggest that you pause the videos wherever you want to pause, and you can go back and quickly check and make small sketches. It'll help you revise the northwestern and northeastern Himalayas and hills of India. Do keep watching me on these kind of videos, small videos for maps. I'll try covering all the important locations of India with good sketches, diagrammatic representations, and I hope you get to learn from this and help you revise the maps for the examinations. Watch out for maps at Edukemy.